Hey, it's me again. What's going on, Woodies, and welcome back to another video of... And yes, the time has come for another manga haul. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, and this time I've been stacking them up. I've been hauling left and right for the last 2 months. I had to make sure I had some very interesting picks this time around. Now I will lift the stack that I have here on my desk just to show y'all, but I don't want history to repeat itself because the last time I did that I creased the shit out of a volume, and I can't be having damaged volumes in my collection, especially damages that could have been 100% avoidable. But yeah, I think the picks this time around are interesting. Picked up some new volume 1s, continuing series that I already have, you know, the usual standard. But let me quit my rambling and let's just dive into the manga haul. But of course, before I do that, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure you guys ring that notification bell so you guys stay updated when I post new videos. And yeah, let's get straight into the manga haul for the month of December and January. Now I could have waited to make this video because I am waiting for one more volume, but I feel like I already waited long enough, and later you guys are going to see which volume that is that I'm waiting for. But like, here we go. Okay, so first off, I'm going to start off with the new series that I've gotten and then move on to the rest. Alright, so first off, what I have here is Overlord volume 1. Now I haven't seen the anime and I have no idea what this series is about, but a good amount of friends have been telling me for the longest to watch Overlord, that Overlord is good, although I haven't watched the anime for it. That one anime opening is pretty fire, not gonna lie. The only iconic character that I know from this is just the skeleton guy. I don't know who he is yet. I saw this at Barnes & Noble the other day and I was like, I might as well just give it a try. But yeah, Overlord volume 1. Alright, so the next one I have here is Haikyuu, one of the most popular sports anime to be out right now. Everyone's hyping this up for some reason. I don't know if that's to do with the messages that it says, the story, the character, but yeah, a lot of people are fangirling over this series, and I'm curious, and I was like, fine, I'm gonna give in. Might as well just read it or watch it because I heard a movie's coming out. The only sports anime I've really seen is just Blue Lock, and that was pretty good. The only thing I know is that the main character is like short, but he's like OP, he's like one of the best players or whatever, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but let me ask you, is Haikyuu worth the hype? Should I keep collecting it or should I watch the anime instead? But this thing is like 40 volumes. This thing has like 40. This thing is like 40 volumes in, and I really don't have enough space for it. But f it, we do it, right? But yeah, I'm looking forward to see what this entails and see if the hype's worth it. Okay, next up I have here is Man Wonderland volume 1. Now same thing, I know nothing about the series, but from the little glimpses I've seen, it looks pretty intense. Now my friends have told me that it can get f***ed up really fast, and that goes down really fast or whatever. There's mixed from what I've seen, there's mixed reviews about it. But yeah, once again I got curious. I was looking into new series to get into, and I saw this and I heard this one was pretty good. But yeah, once again, what do you guys think of it? Let me know down below. Alright, the next one I have here is Mashal Mas. Is that how you say it? Mashal? Magic and Muscles. Now, so my friend Mike, shout out to you, Mike. He was telling me to watch this because it's so funny and good. He did show me a few clips and it does have its comedy. And then with the new season and the new opening coming out trending, every time I go on social media, I just hear the bing bong bong bing bong bong. But I heard this was like a Harry Potter, like Black Clover type of thing with magic. And this guy Mash, he's strong as shit. And yeah, I can't wait to look into the series and see what it's about. Alright, moving on. Next up I have here is volumes 1 through 5 of Kaguya Love is War. Now this, for some reason, is ranked up high in like the rom-com genre, and it has a very good rating. And I was like, damn, I gotta see what this is about, because as you guys know, I'm a sucker for good ships, and I like me a good romance series. Now I did read the first volume. It's one of those series where, how do I explain this? So the two MCs have a crush on each other, but they both don't want to confess first, because you know what they say, when you fall in love or confess first, you lose the battle already. Therefore the saying love is war. But yeah, both Kaguya and Miyuki, they're both trying to outsmart each other and make the other person confess first. And it was pretty good. It was pretty good, not gonna lie. But I'm still wondering why it's rated so high. So then I picked up 4 more volumes after that, because I have a feeling it's gonna be like when I was reading the Quints, that I'm gonna want to keep reading it and see what happens next. And then yeah. If anything, volume 2 is pretty good. I'm probably just gonna binge it. But yeah, Kaguya Love is War. I'm curious to see how it gets better and why it deserves this high rating that it has. Alright, so the next one I have here is Horimiya volumes 4 and 5. I'm still collecting these even though I haven't started reading it yet. But if you don't know already, I did finish the anime and watch the new one, the Memories Pieces, whatever it was called. I do like how they involve the other characters and go into the other ships aside from the MCs. But yeah, I'm just collecting these slows and it's not on my top priority list. But yeah, Horimiya volumes 4 and 5. I don't really got nothing much to say else about it. Alright, next up I have is Komi Can't Communicate volume 28. And as you can see on the cover, the ladies are in the sauna. In the back it's Komi holding a bouquet of flowers. Now this is the stuff we wanted that they didn't have in the last volume. This volume was way better. It actually had some comedy moments, more Taro no Komi moments. Unlike that bull half the pages Among Us match bullshit. This is what we want. This is what we want. What's in here? But yeah, the English releases are getting close to catching up with the Japanese ones. So now the release on the volumes are gonna be slower now. I don't think it's gonna be every 2 months anymore. But yeah, I'm wondering if they're gonna make a season 3, right? I'm pretty sure it's 3. We need to see the second year arc. I need to see Rumiko animated. But yeah, volume 20 of Komi Can't Communicate. And let's move on to the next one. Next up I have here is ReZero chapter 4 volume 7. This is still covering season 2 of the anime. Some crazy shit, man. Subaru is just going through it. Nah, watching this animated was more brutal. Speaking of animation, when is season 3 coming out? They teased that like ages ago. Low-key, I kind of regret collecting the mangas because it's so many and then they're so slow. But I'm too deep in and collecting it, so we might as well just continue, right? Oh my god, I don't even see a release date for the next one. But oh well, ReZero, a highly recommended series. Isekai is pretty good. Alright, the next one that I have here is Black Clover volume 33. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot that this was releasing since they're releasing so slowly, so it slipped past my mind for like a month. Still haven't caught up. I stopped where the anime ended. I did see the movie and it made me realize how much I miss seeing the characters in animation. And if you guys didn't hear, the manga came back recently. I think it was last month. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's gonna be a 3-month release, something like that. But I'm still reading other series. I want to get to this soon because I took a little peek in here and it's pretty good. And yeah, let's move on to the next one. Next one I have here is Jujutsu Kaisen volume 21. I don't know who the hell this is, but I'm gonna find out soon because season 2 finally ended. And you know what that means? I can start binging the series that I have collected so far. Cause what else? Like, wait 2 years just to see the next part? That we have it back here. Might as well just read them and say fuck it, right? The Shibuya arc was great. Animation was great. Even though Mappa was struggling at the time of the animation, but even though the animation wasn't like 100% finished, because I heard some episodes weren't even like 100% finished animating, it still turned out pretty good. And then the end of the season, the cliffhanger they gave us. The characters, man. Honestly, I wasn't too sad about them because I was already spoiled like a while ago, even though I didn't confirm it or anything. I didn't look nothing up, but yeah, I can't wait to see what happens next and start binging the series. And yeah, that's Jujutsu Kaisen volume 21. Next one I have here is Dan the Dan volume 6. And yes, the anime got announced. It's coming out in October of this year, 2024. Let's get some Dan the Dan hype in the comments. But low-key, I've been slacking on reading it. I stopped like at half of volume 5. I didn't even finish volume 5. And I was just browsing a Barnes and Noble to see what's new, and then I saw this out of nowhere and it caught me by surprise because I didn't even know this was out yet. But yeah, look at these forms. That shit's badass. I don't know who this is. I think that's our guy Ken right there. I don't like calling him Okarun because I just doesn't sound right, you know. I mean, if that's how they're gonna say it in the anime, then I'm just gonna end up calling him like that. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I don't know. I'm telling you, this is one of my favorite series at the moment. I can't wait for people that haven't read it to see the anime because the story is pretty good. But yeah, Dan volume 6. Alright, the next one I have here is Chainsaw Man volume 13. I don't know who this glasses girl is. She kind of looks like Makima. I still haven't read after volume 11, so I have no idea what's going on in the story, but might as well just collect it, right? I heard from a few people that it's kind of slow right now, so they're just waiting on more releases and then just binging it at once. Oh yeah, the movie's coming out. The bomb arc is getting animated. I don't know when it's coming out, but it got announced. It's coming out this year. Can't wait for that. But I'm telling y'all, that part of the series is like action packed. The action's gonna be crazy. I just hope that Mappa doesn't tire out their workers so they can give us crispy animation. But then again, if the animation is still like, isn't like 100%, I can't be upset because, you know, the situation that's going on. God bless those workers, man. Alright, next up here is My Hero Academia volume 36. Yeah, volume 36. Here you can see, I think that's Dabi fighting Todoroki. I'm still reading it, man. I don't know, I've slowed down on just reading the series. Season 7 is coming out this year, I heard, along with another movie. So there's that to look forward to. I need to actually start reading this. I need to get caught up here so I can finally move on to another series, man. I'm still reading My Hero Academia, bro. Yeah, I like how bright this cover is. It's very vibrant, a mix of fire and ice, mostly ice. And yeah, let's move on to the next one. Next up is One Punch Man Volume 27. Here we have Saitama, Genos, King, Fubuki, and Tatsumaki cruising in the car. I want to read this so bad. I want to read this series so bad, but I just don't want to stop what I'm reading right now and then forget what I've read. And yeah, but look at this back cover. I have no idea what's going on here. We're running away from something, and Saitama's carrying this thing, this red body. I don't know. Once again, season 3 got announced ages ago, but still no news on that. We still don't know which studio's picking up the animation. That's why I need to read it, because I know the even the physical releases are light years ahead from the anime. But yeah, that's One Punch Man Volume 27. Alright, next up I have here is Dragon Ball Super Volumes 18 and 19. At this point, I don't even know what's going on in the story. Every time I get a new one of these volumes, it's always something I don't even know what's going on. Is Bardock in the story, or is it just one of those like flashback arcs or whatever? And then in volume 19, you can see the reflection. You can see Goku's family with Goten, Gohan, Chi-Chi, and then on the bottom reflection, you can see it's Bardock, I forgot her name, and Raditz and Goku in the pod. And I'm just peeking at this. I'm just seeing all these aliens. I don't know who they are. What is going on? I don't know nothing. I'm lost. Oh, did y'all hear about Daima, the Dragon Ball Daima or whatever? I'm just hoping it's not a disappointment, censored kitty type of thing, you know. I mean, the animation looks crispy. I can't front on that, but I just hope they didn't make us wait for nothing, the Dragon Ball fans. But yeah, Dragon Ball Super Volumes 18 and 19. Alright, right here I got a beefer pack on me. So next up I have Zom 100 volumes 3 to 8. Now, after watching the anime, I fell in love with this series. The chemistry between all the characters is great. The comedy is good. It's also like relatable because it's just 4 friends just hanging out, just doing whatever they want in the apocalypse. But yeah, as soon as the anime ended, I collected the shit out of these volumes. In the anime, the soundtrack was amazing. The animation was crispy. Everything about it was just awesome, you know? So I had to collect the series in manga form because I want to read ahead. Man, who knows when season 2 is going to come out? Probably not for a while. And that's why I'm gonna read ahead until up to the point where the English physical releases are caught up. But yeah, it's such a great series. I highly recommend this to y'all. I think watching it is better just because of the soundtrack, animation, and yeah, that's Zom 100's volume 3 to 8. Alright, the next volume I have here is Blue Lock Volume 10. Hey, these are still behind. They're still doing the preliminaries. The 4v4 just ended and they're about to do the 5v5 against the goats, the pros. Still holding off on reading it, of course. Movie's coming out and I'm just gonna wait either to watch season 2 or until the manga catches up to the point where season 2 is gonna start. But yeah, once again, another glossy finish, unlike the matte flat that we had before in the past few volumes. And yeah, that's Blue Lock Volume 10. Alright, next up I have my personal favorites from the haul, and that's Stone Ocean Volumes 1 and 2. These are the back covers. Man, this Jolene and Jotaro one is fire. But it was a struggle to get volume 2 early. I got it a week early, but that was because I was running through all the bookstores in my area. And I went to a Barnes & Nobles, and on their website it says they had it, but the lady at the front didn't want to sell it to me because, I don't know, rules or whatever. But I found it at somewhere else, so don't you worry about a thing. I got my copy. That's all I wanted. But yeah, Stone Ocean, I don't know if I had mentioned this, but they're releasing these every 2 months now instead of every 3 months. So there's the JoJo High. We're going to get these sooner, and that means we're gonna get Steel Ball Run faster, probably by next year, because I'm pretty sure these are gonna end at volume 9, just like the last 2 parts, 4 and 5. But yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean volumes 1 and 2. Can't wait to get the rest of the volumes and finish collecting all these so we can start Steel Ball Run. And yeah, let's move on to the next one. And next up I have here is Rent a Girlfriend volume 22. We have Ruka on the cover. But yeah, I don't really got much to say about it. You already know my standpoint on the matter. And yeah, that's Rent a Girlfriend volume 22. And the last one I have here is Tokyo Revengers volumes 15 to 16 omnibus. Now season 3 ended last month and the manga is still behind the anime. Now when I mentioned that I could have waited longer to make this video is that because as of right now, today is the 25th, so and the next volume comes out on the 30th, but it might come out a few days early depending on the bookstore. But I didn't feel like waiting. This video was already late as it was, and I didn't want to wait any longer. I didn't want to upload this until February or whatever, because then it wouldn't make sense. But yeah, this is still covering Tenjiku arc. I'm caught up in anime, so I wonder where the story goes from there. Now that that's been taken care of. I don't want to spoil anything if people haven't watched it, because you know I'm not like that. But man, these are releasing so slow, man. They need to speed this up. I mean, I get it's an omnibus, but come on. But yeah, that's Tokyo Avengers volumes 15 to 16. And yeah, that's all the volumes I have, but I just want to add in a few bonus items that I've also gotten. So first I'm going to start off with this Ichigo Kurosaki figure. That's in your Blood War figure. Bleach, that's in your Blood War part 3 coming out this year. Can't wait for that. And I also got Mano Sanjiro Maiki from Tokyo Revengers doing this sick ass pose. Still deciding where to display these, but I'm pretty sure I have space in the areas that I want them, so I'm probably gonna do unboxing, little shorts, reels unboxing of those figures soon, probably after I upload this one. And the last thing is this cool, this cool Yuji Tadori wall scroll thing that I got at this cool little anime store, video game store. And I saw this design, I was like, shit, I had to get this, especially after season 2 ended. I was like, yep, this is the one. This was like one of the cooler ones that I saw over there. And yeah, that's gonna wrap up the manga haul for December and January. I could have made this sooner, but I wanted to get a good amount of stuff to cover so it won't just be short. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys give this a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, make sure you guys ring that notification bell so you guys stay updated when I post new videos / shorts. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram, as I'm posting more extra content, little content here and there, and extra stuff that I have in my collection. I'll leave it down in the description below. And yeah, once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for watching my content, and I'll see you guys on the next video.